11 to 8 now. It's been an active week of weather around the country. Here to give us the weekend's outlook is MetService's Heather Keats, who is at the desk. Heather, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
Great to see you. A very active week on the weather front, particularly for the south.
Yeah, it's been pretty intense. Lots of wind, lots of rain. It's just spring. It's kind of what we've got. We've got it for another few weeks at least. So yeah, we've had this very strong kind of westerly flow. We've had a couple of active fronts. It's been very unstable. So we've had lots and lots of lightning, especially over the west coast of the South Island over the last few days. And then of course, when you've got that flow coming in from the west, you get the nor'wester, and it's the Fern effect in the eastern side of the South Island. So that's driving up temperatures, very windy. Then it hits Wellington, Wairarapa, Upper, and it's windy. And that's what we've seen. Today, however, much calmer. It's actually quite a nice day around the country. There will still be some thunderstorms, so places like Bay of Plenty, including Rotorua, they could see some thunderstorms across the whole day really. There's a moderate risk there, but today's calm, it just doesn't stay calm.
Right, and then we get into the weekend, I'm assuming, Heather?
Yeah, but tomorrow's okay. So the North Island's looking pretty good for tomorrow. We've got a ridge of high pressure and that kind of hangs around for a little bit, but it's super fast moving, so everything kind of flicks over the country pretty quickly. And then on Sunday, we have a similar setup to what we've had earlier in the week. So we're going to see again that heavy rain to the western side of the South Island. We're going to see those strong winds again picking up for the eastern side. It's going to move up on Sunday and impact central New Zealand once more, but it'll drive the temperature back up again. So earlier this week, Christchurch hit 23 degrees. Today, their high is 12. So it's real seesaw kind of weather. It's kind of what we expect though at this time of the year.
Higgledy-piggledy. Term 3 finishes today, so that means we're into school holidays next week. Parents will be very interested to know how things are looking. Yeah,
so best day to travel is probably today and tomorrow before things could kind of pack in again on Sunday. It's going to be very unsettled, especially next week. So the North Island's going to see the bulk of the rain next week. There'll still be this westerly kind of flow, so it's driving those showers that come in from the west. Eastern parts of the country, probably the likeliest to see the finest weather, so dry and still windy, maybe the odd shower, but nothing from like what the western coastlines will see. It's just very unsettled, and we've got that sort of those systems moving through for the next couple of weeks. Not too sure in the second week of the school holidays yet. I'll reserve my judgment, but the first week is certainly looking unsettled, especially for the North Island.
All right, well, we'll wait and get you back for that next Friday. Finally, some get lucky on Monday morning well, hopefully we all do, but this is particularly to do with the solar eclipse, Heather.
Yeah, we've had some luck really with what's been going on in the skies. We had the blood moon only a couple of weeks ago, and then on Monday morning it's a partial solar eclipse. So this means that the moon's going to block the sun partially.
Okay.
So this is one of those things you don't want to look directly at it, and you don't want to put your camera and take a photo directly at it. You need a special solar lens for your DSLRs. It'll burn your sensor, and you've got to wear some fancy glasses or just be clever and creative on how you view it with your eyes. But it's pretty cool. But the cloud cover's not looking too great, unfortunately. It's going to be between 6 and 8 a.m. on Monday morning, and obviously the sun will be coming up and then the moon will block the view of the sun. So you're going to have about 60% coverage. The moon will cover 60% of the sun up in Auckland, and then the further south you go, the better that eclipse is going to be, and it's going to be about 72% in Invercargill. However, cloud cover, not great for the North Island. You might get lucky though on the South Island. Southeastern spots should have some clear skies, and it'll be worth getting up and having a look, something special.
Brilliant. Heather, always good to see you. Thank you very much for your updates. Heather Keats from MetService. Time is 7 away from 8, and you're watching Herald now. Coming up next, Media Insider Shane.